Let's turn now to the National Assembly, where the Senate has stepped down consideration of a bill seeking to amend the Criminal Code Act to impose stiffer penalties on certain offences. The decision followed a heated debate over a clause relating to the supply of drugs or instruments used to procure abortion. Tijesu Adeoye has more.
On the floor of the Senate, consideration of the Criminal Code Amendment Bill was anything but straightforward. The proposed legislation seeks to strengthen penalties across selected sections of the Act, but one clause proved particularly divisive. That clause deals with the supply of drugs or instruments to procure abortion, an issue that sharply divided opinions and ultimately led lawmakers to step down the bill for further consultations.
I'm very sure every religion practices that we should be faithful in whatever we are doing. But the same religion gives us the right, for instance, if the person has medical issues, the person can go and say, I want to terminate that pregnancy.
I do believe that if we are increasing the penalty for other cases of defilement is important. Abuse of male or female or men or women is important, that this also should carry a much higher term.
If the woman is without a child, then you can't be talking of abortion. You can only talk of abortion where indeed and truly there's a child.
And that must have been certified by a doctor.
Thank you, sir.
That there is a child inside.
The person must have passed a pregnancy test.
Yes.
And someone without a child in the womb cannot pass a pregnancy test, so there will be nothing to abort. Right. My proposal in this day would be that we delete those words.
Senate President Godswill Akpabio referred the matter to the Committee on Judiciary, Human Rights and Legal Matters.
A motion that we step down for the consideration of this bill and then refer it to our Committee on Judiciary and Legal Matters to get back to us in 2 weeks. Those in support say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it.
Mr. Senate President, please may I speak? I'm a woman.
There was mild drama during plenary when Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan of Kogi Central protested not being recognized to speak on the matter after the gavel had been struck. Her colleague, Senator Adams Oshiomhole, swiftly intervened, reminding her of the chamber's rules and urging that all further observations be directed to the committee.
Mr. President, we have been tutored over and over that when a matter has been concluded and you have dropped the gavel, in this particular case, to allow for more conversation, if you grant exemption to distinguish Senator Natasha, then you must extend the same extension to us, in which case our rules will become meaningless.
Beyond the controversy, the amendment also seeks to introduce tougher sanctions, including 10 years imprisonment without option of fine for offenders guilty of unlawful detention with intent to defile or conspiracy to defile. It also prescribes life imprisonment for anyone convicted of defiling a minor, also without an option of fine.